We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the San Diego Padres. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Brian Sung, the right-hander from Korea, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Stepping into the box, Freddie Santiago. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The third baseman, number 27.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Guys, the Swingin' Friars, as they take the field here tonight, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
The next 0-2. On the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Batting second, the second baseman, J.C. Embry.
In now, J.C. Embry. 3 hits for him in that ball game on Wednesday. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Fouled off. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Popped him up. And this is taken in for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Sammy Sosa.
Stepping into the box, Sammy Sosa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Chet Steadman gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. 1, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
The right fielder, Willie Villarreal.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now to the plate, Amos Sadler. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
The center fielder, number 2.
Coming to the plate now, Alonzo Wells. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Here's the first pitch to him. Two out, nobody on. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Padres down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. The next Cub up, Ryan Buckner, and you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now.
Buckner.
Here comes the first pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Sadler moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
That is it. The left fielder, Sito Suzuki.
Coming to the plate now, Sito Suzuki. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-1 home.
Oh, that's it.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Stepping up now, Pete Armstrong. Couple of hits in 5 trips to the plate for him back on Wednesday. From the stretch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
And he'll dive back in safely. Now the 1-0. Taken high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Nicholas.
So stepping in, Nicholas Horner. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Runner goes for second. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Suzuki at second with 2 down. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will land out there just foul. He's set. The 2-2. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Digging in, Jimmy Grimes. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2. Pitch on the way.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Leading off the inning, Javier Gonzalez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. The pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Popped him up. Santiago waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Miguel Castillo.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Miguel Castillo. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Here's the first pitch to him. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Michael Freeze waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Full count now, 3-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Armstrong is there, 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Michael Freeze.
Now to the plate, Michael Freeze. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in, Chet Steadman. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Wells is right there, 1 down. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West.
Santiago.
Striding in once again, Freddie Santiago. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And it's 1-2. Fouled away. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Digging in for his second at-bat, J.C. Embry. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
In there, 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The batter, the right fielder, Sammy Sosa.
So coming to the plate, Sammy Sosa. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. A runner on first with 2 away. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count, and the pitch.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Lifted in the air to right field. Villarreal is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Cubs strand 1, but they're on top 2-0. So digging in now, Lester Jeffers, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball inside.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2. Count is 2-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Oliver.
So striding forward now, Marty Oliver. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
This ball will be chopped foul. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. 1-2 now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Brian Sung is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Ball. 1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Padres down in order. They're down 2-0. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So in now for Chicago, Ryan Buckner. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
3-2.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Now at the plate, Sito Suzuki. He drew a walk his first time up. And the pitch.
Hey.
On the year, Suzuki carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. 2 runs on just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
Runner at first following the error. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Pete Armstrong. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the ball.
Here comes the 1-0. Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Nicholas Horner.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back. At the plate, Nicholas Horner, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
He's running a pitch out, the throw, and boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Runner at second here with 1 man out. 2-2. And now the runner's trying for third. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So a good job there of taking third unannounced, but meanwhile the strikeout means 2 men are gone now. Striding into the box, Jimmy Grimes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Grimes is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield, controlling the pitching.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Chet Steadman, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Cubs lead this one 4-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willie Villarreal back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And now a pitch on the way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Here it comes on 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, you count.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Amos Sadler, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, number 2.
Now at the plate, Alonzo Wells comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch.
That's out.
The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. This is line to left, and the Friars are into the hit column.
That was actually a well-executed fastball. In to in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Javier Gonzalez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he'll get back in safely. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error for the Padres so far. And here's one that misses to the Friars shortstop. It's a ball and a strike. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Fouled off. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Standing in, Miguel Castillo. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. William Heyer enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 23, William Heyer.
Digging in once again, Freddie Santiago, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Up top, it's 2-0. Now here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
Hit in the air out to center field. Wells is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, J.C. Embry.
Ready now, J.C. Embry. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. One ball, one strike, the count.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
All even now, 2-2. Here it comes. Fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Hit out towards second. And there's out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in now, Sammy Sosa. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't care that pitch didn't light up the radar gun. 89 miles an hour executed two-seamer is almost unhittable.
2 out, nobody on. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The 2-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Buckner. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Here he comes on 2-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
2 out with the man at first. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. And there he goes towards second. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Michael Freeze.
Here's the first pitch to him. Michael Freeze is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Here it comes. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
To the plate now, Lester Jeffers.
Swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Suzuki arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Up next for the Padres, the third baseman, Marty Oliver.
Now at the plate, Marty Oliver. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out. One ball, one strike.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, William Higher.
Crash Davis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For the Padres, number 17, Crash Davis.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1. Here's a pop-up now. Buckner is under it. And the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Jack Belcher takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 11, Jack Belcher.
Striding in, Sito Suzuki. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Suzuki, a 32-year-old veteran. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Now the 1-0. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Number 18 for him on the campaign as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Oh, Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Standing in now, Pete Armstrong. As he'll take a look at ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Nicholas Horner.
Nicholas Horner will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
In now, Jimmy Grimes,
as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
This year against right-handed pitching, Grimes is hitting over 350, up in the high 300s.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ready on 1-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate, Chet Steadman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. 2 out with the man at first. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Padres 1. Ready once again, Willie Villarreal. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First offering on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And that's in there, 2-1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Digging in, Amos Sadler. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 1-0 delivery.
Ball that low.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And that's over, 2-1.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Armstrong will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in and looking for more, Alonzo Wells. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 in a count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost them. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
Into the box, Javier Gonzalez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Again, another foul ball. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box now, Miguel Castillo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One-oh count. Here it is. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 1-1 home.
Ball inside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Padres leave a pair. They're down 5-1. Robert Addison is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 29, Robert Addison.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Freddie Santiago.
Santiago.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
To the plate now, J.C. Embry, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home.
No bench off the plate. Ball 2. That's ball 3.
This is on the ground over to first. Right to him. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Sammy Sosa.
Now in the box, Sammy Sosa. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Ground ball left side. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Michael Freeze will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in now, Lester Jeffers. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Certainly a highlight reel grab that we just witnessed. So here it is again with show track. And the high 90s route efficiency is what stands out. He read it off the bat exceptionally well and closed ground on it just about as well as one could. Into the box now, Marty Oliver. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Cubs 5 and the Padres 1. Ready to begin the 8th, and next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman, Ryan Buckner. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman.
The count 1-1.
Now here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. is in there. A called strike 3. Sito Suzuki will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
Inside, ball 1.
5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Squared that one up just a little late. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Pete Armstrong, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Well, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They're up 5-1. Billy Palmer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Chicago, number 28, Billy Palmer.
Carlos Trejo will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. His average right at .295 here to start play. A dozen home runs and 33 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here. 1 away. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one. Kept the hitters off balance and was a lot of fun to watch.
At the plate now, Willie Villarreal, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 0-1.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He can bounce something or go elevated fastball.
High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone and it got fouled off.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
In now, Amos Sadler, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Heading out towards shallow right. Sosa will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down here 5-1. Marlon Melvin enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Melvin.
All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Nicholas Horner.
Nicholas Horner.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Into the box now, Jimmy Grimes. 0-1 the count. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. The 0-1 on its way. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
To 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. A runner at first with no outs here. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. There's a ball low. He misses with the changeup.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Jesse Padilla will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Jesse Padilla.
This one's down to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Up next to the Cubs, the third baseman, Freddie Santiago.
Into the box, Freddie Santiago, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Runners are at first and third with none out. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-1 home.
That's in. Ball 2.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Struck him out. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
At the plate, J.C. Embry, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to fall. A base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there, but man, That has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
It does. Anytime you make a good pitch, and off the bat, it certainly didn't look like it was going to fall in for a base hit. You make a good pitch, but you don't necessarily always get the kind of results you want as a pitcher.
Jason Deleski comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. To the plate now, Sammy Sosa, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Clearly fooled there on the slider.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2 multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball, a lot of different ways to get guys out.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Ryan Buckner, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Sadler will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Cubs are on top 7-1. Julio Teheran is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Alonzo Wells. First pitch on its way. Left side. And there's one gone to start the bottom of the 9th.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier Gonzalez.
Digging in now for San Diego, Javier Gonzalez. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. 1 out, nobody on. And here's one that misses to the Friars shortstop. It's a ball and a strike. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate now, Miguel Castillo, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
In now, Michael Freeze, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
3-1.
Count is 3-1.
Fouled away.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
San Diego down to their final strike. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Castillo blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He will score. And the deficit now stands at 5.
Never say never in this game, folks.
Now batting.
It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Into the box now, Lester Jeffers, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tehran sets. Here's the 0-1. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Cubs took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Chet Steadman earns his 8th victory of the season. Brian Sung was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs.